Hello, I'm James Ham, the Lone Star Dog Trainer here in Central Texas, to introduce you to the BarkLimiter 2 by Garmin. When you open up your package, you're going to have a collar strap, a charging cable, the actual device itself, and an additional set of contact points. A couple of unique features of the collar itself is it comes with smooth crowned plastic contact points that are designed for extended wear. So where many traditional contact points can only be worn for up to 8 hours a day, these can be worn for much longer periods of time. There are two sizes. You have the small contact points and you have the larger contact point. The only difference is the height from the base. There's no difference in width or function. When the device comes out of the box, it will have the collar band, the gray sleeve, already installed. You want to take the collar band off in order to charge it. On the right side of the device, there's a small gray button. That's your power button. You're going to press that until you hear 2 beeps. It's going to turn on in the default setting of tone. You have the option of going from tone to vibration to stimulation based on how you toggle the power button. So if I want to go from tone to stimulation to vibration, I simply press the power button until the green light falls in the position for that symbol on the scroll menu. If I want to use this in bark deterrent for stimulation, I'm going to take the power button and toggle it until the green light falls in the middle position. Once it's in the middle position, it will default to a program called Auto Rise. Auto Rise has 10 independent levels, and based on your dog's barking and rate of barking, it will increase from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 until it stops the dog. So if it stops the dog at 7, every 2 minutes after the dog stops barking, it will lower itself down all the way back down to level 1. So if the dog starts barking again, after 15 minutes, it starts at level 1 and progressively brings itself back up until it stops the dog. And then in 2-minute intervals, will again lower itself down until if the dog stops barking completely and reset itself at level 1. In order to charge the device, there's a rubber boot on the top of the receiver. I'm going to open that up. You've got 4 receiver pins, 4 male pins on the charging cable. When I plug it in, the lights are going to display in the color red 1, 2, or 3 bars. When all 3 bars are red, within a few moments it's going to turn green, and that represents that the item is fully charged. When you pull it off of the charger, it will go back to the on position and it will default to the setting it was last left on. So if I had it in bark deterrent with stimulation on level 4, when I pull the charging cable out, it will reset itself to on, and in bark correction with stimulation on level 4. If I left it in vibration or tone, it will correspondingly put itself in that last position it was last programmed in to correct the dog for barking. With the Garmin K9 app, I can track my dog's barking through the bark odometer, and it will tell me through periods of the day when my dog barked more excessively or not, and it will tell me how it was functioning to deter the barking. You have the ability to use this with 2 sizes of collar straps, either 3/4 or 1-inch straps, and the material is irrelevant. So it's included with a 3/4 biothane strap, but you can use 1-inch straps that are biothane, fabric, or even leather. To install it, you can do it one of 2 ways. Take the strap, loop it through, bring it around. Now you may notice that you can't get to the power button when the strap is on. The good thing is you never have to turn the device on or off. The battery is rated for 30 days of continuous use, so when you are ready to charge it, it need not come off. You just lift up your rubber boot, plug it in, and you're good to go. So the other way that you can remove it is to pull it out, insert it back in, and snap it down. And that is the Garmin BarkLimiter 2.